welcome to another edition of the Lucha Critics. On today's show, we're going to be talking about Triple H and his awesome career inside and outside of the ring. But before we get into the Triple H spotlight, let me introduce the panel tonight. Tonight we got Josh. Say what's up, Josh.
Hello, everybody.
Hell yeah. And we also got Warren. Say what's up, Warren.
You sound like you're going in like 1.5 speed right now.
Am I going slow?
I'm not sure if it's just me or if I'm just like in my head, like you're just going 1.5. But like Josh sounds slow. But
Am I going fast or slow?
Now you're
fast.
regular.
I was going fast? Was it going fast, Josh?
It sounded like you were speed up. I'm like, I'm not high, but you are a little speed up. But
I'm
Oh, is that just me?
yeah.
I thought he was just talking fast, honestly.
Yeah.
I was
All right,
like, just slow down, buddy.
let's
Just relax.
let's take that again. All right.
Keep it all in. No, keep it all in.
Keep it all
man.
in.
You-
Fuck
it
it.
was
Let's
live.
keep it in.
That is
We're live.
that's my intro.
Let's do it. Hell yeah.
That's live right there. We're live.
Interesting. I need to pay attention to that. Interesting. Anyways, we're going to be taking a stroll down the news or the updates of the news of the shows that we watch during the week. We're going to start things off with AEW because I'm the guy who watches AEW. Did you guys get to watch anything on AEW by any chance?
Never.
No.
I just saw saying that Ricochet wasn't there because he got married.
Mm-hmm. Big
Yeah,
man.
They got married?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he finally got married this
Aw.
week. Today, actually.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
big
that-
thing.
yeah.
I'll touch on two big things that happened on Dynamite. MJF came out and he ended up talking to MVP and basically accepted his offer to join the Hurt Business, but not too fast because you see Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin come out and basically say, no, we don't want no MJF in our team. You can go ahead and go somewhere else. So we shall see how that develops there. Another cool matchup that I saw was let me see here. It was the Protostar Kyle Fletcher versus Brody King. That was a pretty dope match. I hated that Brody King ended up getting beat. They made it make sense because they had the rest of the Don Callis family out there. But it's just like, can you like stop fucking burying this guy? We like should have had the damn title. But
Yeah.
I'm still sour from Revolution. But yeah. We're getting
Actually,
what's up?
there's one thing you forgot
Yeah.
that happened in AEW that even I know about.
Oh,
And that was Chris Jericho versus
yeah.
that little girl
that
in the audience.
was not
Yep.
a little girl.
I was a boy.
That was a little boy.
That was a boy?
That was a little
Yeah.
boy. I was shocked too.
hmm
Yeah, that was an awesome encounter. Fan encounter. Basically little boy was flipping him off. He had long hair. I thought he was a little girl
Yeah.
too. And basically was roasting fucking Chris Jericho.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was telling him to retire already.
Yeah, telling him he retired to work out, that he doesn't have abs. And Jericho's like, you don't have abs? And the little boy pulled up his shirt. He's like, I do have abs. And he fucking was all shredded. It was wild. Crazy encounter, dude. One last thing I will touch on was the reunion of Thunderstorm. Yeah, Thunderstorm, aka Thunder Tits, is what
Yeah,
Tony Storm ended up dubbing this tag team yet again.
All I gotta say about
unfortunately-
Storm is she's my version of R-Truth in AEW. She's a gem.
I was about
Never
to say
change
100%. She's wild. You put her on the fucking mic and she just goes for it. I love it. Unfortunately, the champion ended up getting pinned by what's her name? Bane. Megan Bane. Interested. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna actually take the title away from Tony. She just got it. But
Not
honestly,
necessarily.
chick's legit. I like it. I like Megan Bane.
Oh yeah,
but
and then
what's up?
Jay White joined the list of people that joined that tournament.
Yes, for the what's it called?
The Owen Hart, I think.
The Owen Hart tournament. Thank you, sir.
Mhm.
It is the Owen Hart tournament. Everyone's going after it. They all want a chance at the main event at what is it called? All In on Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, interesting. Also, fucking Kenny Omega defended his international championship against Blake Christian, which is pretty awesome. Like spot fest, they were doing a lot of flippies out there. But yeah, that's basically what happened on Dynamite. Let's move on to the WWE. And I forgot to put on the markers here. Too late for that one. But
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're live.
We're live.
Mistakes happen.
We're not too late for this one. All right. So we are on WWE. SmackDown was crazy. Two big things that happened on SmackDown. We got number one contender Braun Strowman is going after the United States champion LA Knight. He ended up winning against Jacob Fatu for the number one contendership. Awesome, like it. I've been wondering what they were gonna do with Braun Strowman. I mean, most likely he's not gonna get the title, I think. What do you think, Warren?
I mean, I'm meh. I'm not. Yeah, that's. I know. Great commentary, but I'm just meh.
No, I understand. I understand. I'm glad that they're doing something with Braun.
Yeah, I did like what they're doing post match with Jacob, Solo, and Tommy Tonga. Like how they're really putting the seeds of like they're gonna betray Solo, like probably sooner than later.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting once that goes down. Because then what happens now? Solo goes on by himself. Does he go on like a little solo run? That should be pretty cool if that happens.
I wouldn't mind it,
right? Because it wouldn't make sense for him to go and try to go with the fucking OTC.
Yeah,
right?
Oh, they wouldn't take him back.
Right, they wouldn't take him back. No, it would make sense to give him like a solo run, or if anything, go to fucking NXT and cause havoc down there. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
No, he can still stay on the roster.
You think so?
Yeah.
Give him a redemption arc.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Other big thing I'll touch on that I'll throw out there was Liv Morgan defeating Jade Cargill. We saw the return of Naomi, and she went ham on Jade Cargill. Josh, what you mentioned about Jade's gear?
Not Jade. It was Naomi's gear. She was wearing like the caution tape.
Yeah.
Apparently, I forgot who was it, and TNA had also worn it too as a gimmick thing.
Nice.
Okay. And it was a male superstar too.
Male superstar. I'm gonna have to look that one up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let
me see if I saved it.
Anything else you guys want to talk about that happened here on SmackDown?
I mean, Street Profits got a good defense for their titles.
Los Garza defeating Los Garza. Hell yeah.
Yeah. They got the whole "You deserve it" chant, which was nice. And the crowd's crazy because we're overseas.
Again, the crowd was amazing. Where the fuck were they again? They were in
Italy.
I think they were Italy. Yeah, they were in Italy.
Yeah.
Awesome crowd, man. And then the last thing that happened was the trio come out: Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah.
All talking smack and getting ready for their triple threat match. And I finally think that CM Punk is going to get his main event status in WrestleMania. I think this is gonna be either night one or most likely night one main event.
Yeah. This is not night two main event.
No.
That's Cena and Cody Rhodes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is night one.
This shouldn't be a night two, like a co-main event. This shouldn't be a co-main event for night two.
And part of me was like, oh, it should be the women's, but I don't know. I guess the Royal Rumble, it doesn't give you. I always thought of the Royal Rumble as it gives you a title shot, not the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, I was like, I don't know, Charlotte and Tiffy, it's a good match, but like it's not a main event.
No, and that feels like a good opener.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I mean, which one? I mean, I know we're going off topic, but
this way.
I think the opening match is going to be Jimmy and Gunther.
Ooh,
Or Jay. Wait.
damn.
Jey Uso. Yeah.
Jay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Main event Jey Uso. I'm like,
Damn.
which is weird again because it's always weird. Jay. Wow, I haven't done this in forever. Mixing them up. You put them back together for 1 minute, and I just can't tell them apart again.
No, that's a main event win, dude. Like if you win
but
like,
here's
that's a
the
main
thing.
event.
Jay is really good as the opening match. You like get him to start off the WrestleMania, the whole crowd is ready to go right away.
I agree.
Like you need that energy, and he's not going to be the main event. So like you'd waste him in the middle.
Yeah.
You got to put Jay and Gunther the first match, maybe night 2.
I feel like it's gonna be night. Like you reminded, I forgot that match is gonna happen. It's gonna be night 1.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the main event slot from night 1, and
No,
unfortunately,
the main event slot
CM
for
Punk.
night 1 is CM Punk.
Yeah,
Rollins,
Unfortunately, that's not gonna happen.
What do you think that favor is going to be?
I'm
don't think
going with
that's-
Warren. Because remember last year,
No,
it was
look,
Drew
that's
versus
possible.
Seth Rollins. They opened up for championship, and look what happened. Damian Priest cashed in.
You know what's gonna be crazy? That CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and OTC. They're gonna be an opener match.
I don't think so.
That's gonna be wild.
Look at the past 2 years. The main events for night 1, tag team match.
Mhm.
The main events for night 2, tag team match. Like it's not the championship match for the other belt that didn't win the Royal Rumble. It's whatever is good for that night.
Here's a better question. If you kind of think about it in the history of Royal Rumbles, has every person that's ever won it main evented? Like main evented.
No.
So there is a precedent for that. Then there is that it happens
Yeah.
where they don't main event WrestleMania.
No. There was one where it was Rock versus Cena. That was the main event.
Yeah.
That wasn't for the belt.
Interesting. I don't know, man. This should be interesting. I'm excited for WrestleMania. Reaper here.
Write it down. New topic.
New topic. Hell yeah. Let me look back on this real quick. Anything else we want to talk about for SmackDown before we move on to Raw?
Nothing's
Alright.
coming to mind.
Didn't Charlotte roast the crap out of Tiffany?
Yes, she did. What'd she say?
I don't know.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah.
It just feels like they made the champ look bad, basically.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing the passing of the torch. I hope that's what actually happens. Like
We'll see.
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Mhm.
Moving on to Raw. I kind of want to just get this over, like not just say it like that, over with, but like the best thing that happened on Raw for me was the introduction of El Grande Americano. It sounds like a goddamn Starbucks order, and I think that's on purpose. It's a brilliant thing that they did with the AI fucking images that they use to
Did
tell
you
the
see what they did?
stories. Yes.
Did you see they put the Gulf of America?
Yes.
So the Gulf of Mexico. I was laughing. I was like,
and
Yeah.
he's hailing from the Gulf of America.
Yeah. So he's 2 months old.
He's
Yeah.
2 months old. This guy, it's brilliant. I like it.
I want to enjoy it, and I do enjoy it. I just wish it wasn't. The Gulf of America wasn't actually true.
Yeah.
Like it was just something they were just making up to be like a funny thing, and it's not the actual world we live in. So it's sort of I can enjoy it for that, but everything else, I
yeah.
absolutely love it. It's comedy gold. Also, Ray and Dragon Lee's response to it afterward, that video package, it's like,
Oh, remind me, please. Like, what happened? What do you mean?
oh, like after they did all the AI videos of like this backstory, Ray's like, what the hell is this? Like, what is that? And
That's right.
Adam Pearce is
Okay, I
like,
remember.
he's a real wrestler. He has a contract. It's signed. Chad Gable comes in like, I'm sick, actually wrestle you. Maybe this grande Starbucks order can fight you instead.
And then Dragon
And then
Lee
he
took
did.
it. Okay.
Yeah. And
I
then they
remember
unmasked him.
Yeah, they
Well,
unmasked him.
Dragon Lee got unmasked.
Unmasked,
Not
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what a heel move.
Yeah.
I like,
so great.
I definitely like the direction they're going with it now. Intrigued. Another big thing that happened, at least for me, was the Usos reuniting on Raw to challenge A-Town Down Under. We didn't know who the mystery partner was going to be for Jay, but we all had a feeling it was going to be his brother, Jimmy Uso. What did you guys think about this matchup?
Missed opportunity.
Who do you think was gonna be?
Say his name and he appears.
Oh, that's right. They were in Italy though.
Yeah, for me, it's probably travel issues. He's probably doing
Yeah.
TNA stuff, and he has to go all the way flight there, the back. Like,
Yeah.
nah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, no, they probably did the. Maybe they were hoping that's why they did the mystery. Like, if everything falls through, we'll just put Jimmy in. It's fine. I did like that they're like sort of leaning into Jay's mistake the other week with him sort of tripping, and also Jimmy doing it perfectly this week. Like, how hard was that? But hey, I can't do it, so who the hell am I to say?
True.
He missed. Also, I feel like everyone just makes mistakes whenever they go to overseas. No, like not in general, but like specifically overseas. Like there was like the first match on, I want to say SmackDown. It was like a tag team match. It just seemed everybody was just off. And I'm like, you're all great wrestlers. Like, what is going on? I guess maybe it's just like this. I don't know. It's
maybe jet lag. Yeah.
It's a place where you actually have rights. I don't know. They don't know what to do and they don't know how to wrestle.
Oh man, wait till they go to fucking Saudi Arabia. That's gonna be interesting again.
Yeah, but over there, I think they have more time to rest before they do the show because they leave a week before.
That's true.
Yeah.
Unless you're
they're also like on tour in Europe, so they're not really changing time zones once they get there. I mean, they might be doing 1 hour or two, but you know, that's what they're used to over here.
True. Another thing that happened on Raw was I was excited for this title match. It was the main event. Penta versus Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship, not the Continental. Penta.
Told you it was gonna happen.
Yeah, you called it. You really did. I was really hoping, like, I knew that they weren't gonna give him the title quite yet, but damn, that would have looked really dope on him, on Penta. But we saw the Judgment Day come in
at the biggest stage.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm like they're probably gonna do at the very least a triple threat, and then maybe
I've been hearing for the 4-way.
So yeah, I heard the rumor
who's the Dominic?
Yeah.
I could see Dominic also be joining in.
And him fucking actually capturing it. That should be pretty cool.
You know what? Make it a 5-way. Throw Carlito in there as well.
Fucking Carlito.
Yeah.
He has to choose between Dom and Finn.
Any of the crowd.
Or himself. He can win it himself.
Yeah.
Hell, give it Carlito. No one would see it coming. I would love it.
Have JD come in and help Finn.
Oh shit.
But he also
JD's
screws
coming
up
back.
He screws Finn over as well by accident, and then Carlito wins.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about the Cody Rhodes and John Cena promo? I honestly meh.
I think John Cena is doing like the best heel work right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm the odd man, and I'll put it like this. It's a weird storyline. I'm breaking up with you. You guys don't deserve me. What the fuck?
We don't.
It's true. It's true. You know, we took John Cena for granted. You know,
nothing that Invisible Man said was a lie.
Yep. We made him do all those Make-A-Wish Foundation stuff. We made him come out, drop an album. We made him do all that.
I like the stuff that he's being honest about. I like that part of the promos. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would have loved something different as far as like the approach, because it's weird like breaking up with you, like I guess, yeah, it's just a weird approach for me. I don't know, maybe I'm just I'm just being picky. But yeah, I'll be the odd man out on this one. Anything else you guys want to talk about on that happened on Raw?
You're missing the greatest thing ever.
Oh shit, what happened?
Jimmy Uso telling Jey Uso, "I got you," and slaps the shit out of Gunther.
Oh god damn, that was nice. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Next week we're gonna see Jimmy get folded like an accordion. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty wild to see as well. Anything else before we move on?
There's gonna be a Rhea versus Io match with Bianca, the referee, which means like we're still getting that triple threat.
Yep. Didn't Bianca say, "I don't know how to referee," and he was like, "You better learn."
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. How do you not know how to referee? I mean, I guess there's more to it than just counting 3, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All right, let's go ahead and move on to NXT. All right, so the big thing that happened on NXT was Stephanie Valkyrie defending her title at the beginning of the show and defending her second title at the end of the show. She defended her NXT Women's Championship against Jada Parker. An awesome match from the little bit that I saw online. And then at the end of the show, we saw her defend it again, or not again, her defending her second title, the North American Women's Championship, against the former champion Fallon Henley. Awesome matches. Definitely go watch them. She's the future of the women's division, honestly. Josh, I know you watch NXT a lot. What did you catch any of this stuff?
I saw some of the stuff on NXT on Instagram. I saw that Jordan Grace came out to kind of give her a hand at the end.
Yep.
And then told her, "You know what? I'm coming for your belt too." So you know, she's getting targets back and forth. But I did see that whole segment with Ricky Saint and Ari Spears.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Maybe you can go back." Oh wait, no man, you burned all your bridges at the other company.
Damn. Damn.
I was like, "Oh damn." That's gonna be a good match when they officially do it.
Yeah, that should be interesting. And let me see. Anything else that happened here? Nothing that I can see.
I think it was Obi Fair came out to try to attack Trick Williams.
I see.
And I think Williams accidentally hit Javon.
Yeah.
And then the Timo Shield came out. And now I'm feeling that Trick Williams is the leader, but we'll have to wait to see if everything comes out.
Interesting. You know what? I'd like that. That would be cool. You have to give this team like a good leader, at least someone that's like recognizable. Fucking works perfectly. Trick's been being more violent as of late. It kind of fits into this weird like heel turn-ish thing that's happening with him. It'd be dope. I like it. Anything else before I move on to I guess our main event?
No, not really.
Cool. Last thing I will want to update is the WrestleMania card. So far what we have is Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. We have the triple threat of Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair for the Women's Championship, Gunther versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship, and so far it's Io Sky versus Bianca Belair for the Women's World Championship so far.
Wink, wink, wink.
And then of course the main event, the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. This is shaping up to be an interesting night in Vegas. That's for fucking sure. And we're ready.
Drew and Damian Priest not official?
Not official yet, but most likely that's gonna happen.
Same with Logan Paul and AJ Styles, or are you gonna say someone else? Yeah.
The IC belt not official yet, but you know they're gonna be added soon.
Yeah. You know what? That should be a fucking ladder match.
It depends if you use it for the tag team titles. You don't want to have more than too many ladder matches. You can probably get a steel cage match if anything.
Ooh.
I see.
That hasn't been done in a while. I like that.
I mean, except for Raw when it was
what?
Rollins versus CM Punk 2 weeks ago, but not that long ago.
No, for a title. Yeah. For a title. I haven't seen a title match. It hasn't been done in a while. Specifically, like a fatal four-way, like a triple threat in a cage match. That hasn't happened in a while. That would be dope. In WrestleMania?
You want to add any more stipulations to make it even more? With a blind referee. Hasn't been done in a while.
Yeah, because I remember the last time there was a cage match, or triple threat match for 2 belts. Yeah. It was Angle versus Jericho versus Benoit. The night Angle lost both belts.
What a fucking time.
Even better.
Mm-hmm.
All right, gentlemen. We're here to talk about an awesome person that's been making big movements in the current state of the WWE. Triple H himself, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Let me get that picture real quick. Bam. There he is. All right, let me get the rest of my pictures. All right, so Triple H started his career in 1992. Oh wow. Wrestling under the name Terror Rising in WCW in 1994. In 1995 he signed to the what was called the World Wrestling Federation, aka the WWE, who went under Hunter Hearst Helmsley, which she later shortened to Triple H. That's how we have Triple H. He's been in many groups, from D-Generation X to fucking what was the Authority to Evolution. Hell yeah, one of my favorite groups actually. Definitely has done it all. Outside of the wrestling ring, he's the current creative chief operating officer, and basically brought the WWE back to its glory. Like he literally turned it around. He thanks to also like The Rock also coming back. We have CM Punk also coming back, but it wasn't like not necessarily them coming back. Yeah, it helped. Like he was already making moves in NXT. He was building that brand up to the point where it became like a force. I remember when they were doing the Survivor Series, it was brand versus brand. NXT won like multiple times. Love that shit. But yeah, this is the man right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start things off first with one of my favorite moments of his career, and I'll start things off and say that one of my favorite matches that he's had was a Crazy Night, No Mercy 2007. He had 3 matches. This guy had to wrestle many times this night. So first he had to wrestle Randy Orton for the championship belt. He ended up defeating Randy Orton. He went in to face Umaga to defend his title, and then he went into the third match in a last standing match against Randy Orton, and where he lost the title. So not only did he win the title in one night, but he ended up wrestling 3 times and ended up losing the title at the end of the night. Crazy night this guy had to do, and it was because I believe John Cena was the one that got injured this night. So he was like, you know what, put me in, coach. I'll go ahead and just wrestle the night away. And dude ended up wrestling the night away. The fact that he had to wrestle fucking Randy Orton twice, put on bangers twice. The first match lasted 11 minutes. The match with Umaga lasted about 6 minutes, and then the final match was with Randy was 22 minutes. Now they weren't long matches, but you're still going up against fucking athletes up in here. Yeah, awesome night. Who would like to go next?
Go ahead, Warren.
Let's go, Warren.
For me, I'm gonna go with like one of the first matches I saw of Triple H's, and that was the Intercontinental ladder match between him and The Rock in SummerSlam 1998. This was like one of the first like pay-per-views I watched as a wrestling fan, possibly Fully Loaded. I don't think it was, but I just remember this cover art so vividly of Stone Cold and Undertaker just fighting it in Madison Square Garden. But yeah, no, it was a great match. I remember I was happy because like for once the person I wanted to win the ladder match won the ladder match. I know I say that when this is the first time, but thinking about it through the years, I'm like, oh, it was nice that the person I wanted to win actually won. We got the classic China low blow to The Rock. It sucked that Triple H actually got injured and had to like vanquish the title afterward. But it was still, and it's like one of the few, I think it was like one of the last ladder matches before the ladder matches evolved to sort of what they are today as well. It's like one of those classic ladder matches.
I vaguely remember watching that one. Like, I feel like I ended up watching it on YouTube. I didn't necessarily watch it live. I don't think I was watching wrestling around that time. Josh, did you watch that match?
On the network, yeah, but not live, like, pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But I do remember that during that time, Intercontinental belt was a big thing. That's like the one belt people wanted more than the main championship.
Yeah. I feel like it's gotten back to that, like at least for the championship feel. It feels like a legit championship. It's gotten at least to that high level again. Definitely a good entry there, Warren. We'll move on to Josh. What you got, Josh?
So my thing's kind of like a two-part thing. One is like a fun fact about Triple H, which is before he had what we call now the pedigree, he had a move called the Pedigree Pandemonium. Which was just a cutter, an RKO basically.
Nice. I had no idea he had a fucking RKO.
Yeah, that's what he was doing before. Then he saw, I guess, like a power driver. He's like, oh, I could change that too, and he did the Pedigree power driver.
Well, DDP called him hey.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's fun. When I heard about that, I was like, and I looked it up, I was like, oh, that's crazy because he did that. But my favorite match of his that I remember watching was I think it was Taboo Tuesday. It was him versus Ric Flair in a steel cage match.
Ooh.
And it was during the downtime of when Evolution was breaking up already, and Ric Flair was still his right hand man, and I guess something happened, and they both went to war. Like one of the greatest matches ever. We get to watch it. Both get bloody. Both use weapons, tools, everything.
Those fucking matches with Ric Flair during that time, because he would get like bloody for it was very similar to the AEW times right now.
Yeah.
Because they get bloody for no reason. Specifically Ric Flair, his fucking white hair was gonna turn red at the end of the match. Yeah, good entry for sure. Anything you want to add, Warren, about this matchup?
No.
Alrighty.
No.
I'll go ahead and write off the Evolution breakup to my pick for this round, and it is I want to say, where's my tab here? 2005 Vengeance, the World's Heavyweight Championship, Batista versus Triple H. It was where towards the end of that whole breakup, Batista finally captures the championship against Triple H, and they went at it in a Hell in a Cell match. Awesome match, bloody fucking Triple H as always. The sledgehammer was used. Yeah, Awesome. What do you guys remember this whole of course you guys were talking about it already, but
Yeah.
do you remember this matchup here?
I do, especially what happened at the end
Mm-hmm.
when they showed backstage Triple H and Batista, and Triple H like, "That's evolution, baby," and he congratulate Batista for showing they evolved, like they
Yeah.
involved in what they were doing before.
It was the passing of the torch moment for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you, Warren? Any memories from this one?
Nothing to add really. Just everything you guys said, I agree with or remember. So,
Cool. Go ahead, Warren. What do you got for this time?
for the next one, I don't remember the actual date, but it was the wedding of Stephanie McMahon and Test.
Yes.
And then this son of a bitch with a leather jacket comes out and interrupts the ceremony and shows all these legal crimes that he just did and got away with. And that, of course, is the fake wedding of Triple H and Stephanie McMahon when he sort of drugged her, because it was also during that GTV where like we saw the backstage footage of her like bachelorette party. You're like, all right, I guess this is what that segment is this week, and it's a huge moment in wrestling history. Like,
Yeah.
when people think about, especially like the weddings in wrestling, like no one knows they're actually real, but like I remember like I don't remember how old I was at the time, but like really caring about Test and Stephanie's relationship and like sort of hating Triple H, but at the same time still loving DX.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah, go, I'd get him, but oh no, Stephanie, her true love, Test.
I remember that time. Like I was concerned because I was like, did he really just drug her? I was more concerned about that. Like, holy shit, am I watching this? What's happening?
I mean, I don't think I was thinking that as a kid. Because I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, oh yeah, things if we actually think about, this is horrible.
Yeah.
But we're cheering for it right now because he's the good guy.
Yeah.
Quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely good entry on that one for sure. Josh, what do you got for us for this round?
I was gonna go back to what it was. It was November 29th, 1999, Monday Night Raw.
Nice.
I knew it was a Raw, yeah.
Yeah.
But who knows which one?
Yeah. So for me, another match that I liked of him was the match they had at, I think it was New Year's Revolution, and it was a tag team between him and HBK versus Rated RKO. And during the match, I remember very, very well that he tore his quad, I think it was.
Ooh.
During the match, yeah. And he still continued to finish the match too, which is...
It's also not the first time he's done that.
No, he's not done that, but yeah.
As well.
Well, it's the second time it's happened to him during the match.
Yeah.
Wild, man. Yeah, I was about to say, didn't the first time was with Jericho, right?
I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. That's on the announcement table.
Yeah.
I know it's a pedigree on the announcement table, and that's what did it.
Finished the match too again. Another one of those where this guy just kind of just did it with one leg. Fucking wild, man. Great entry. Definitely awesome entry. Anything else before we move on to the next round?
No, just that the match is great, It's I think like the match that for me that kind of like it not opened up the event, I think, but it kind of led you to, because that same event they had Elimination Chamber 2, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see here. My next one. Oh yeah. So WrestleMania 21, Triple H's entrance with Motorhead. I didn't know much about Motorhead. I just know their famous songs. But I was when I saw them come out, I was hyped. I was like, oh shit, this is a pretty sick ass fucking entrance. And it was a live performance. It was Motorhead out there. And you see Triple H come out there and he's like air guitar fucking going in with them. Yeah, I definitely would want to add that to the memorable moments of his career. I know that he's done it twice. I believe he's done it twice where he brings out Motorhead for their entrance. So yeah, I'll say that one's
Was the second time with Stephanie McMahon on the ATV?
yes.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And
like
this the second time around, Lemmy was phoning it in hard. He was not going on beat. He was just saying the words.
he's older too.
He's
Like,
gotten older too. That's true. Had
he
gotten
was like
older, too.
old the first time
True.
he performed it live. I'm sure he's even much older now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're expecting. It's like
That's true. I'll give it up.
Yeah.
He was definitely older around that time. But yeah, let's go ahead and go on to the next. Who wants to go next? We'll go with
I
Warren.
mean, we're going to stay in order. I was gonna say like Triple H just has a lot of good WrestleMania entrances. But I wanna I didn't know which one to choose, so I just want to focus on the opponent himself. And that is honestly Triple H's and Mick Foley's matches against each other.
Yeah.
There's the one specifically against Cactus Jack, whenever he's going against Cactus Jack. There's the Royal Rumble Last Man Stand. Was it Last Man Standing? I think it was Last Man
Yeah,
Standing.
it's Last Man Standing,
Or- yeah. That one. I remember that was a bloody match. And also the Hell in the Cell he had with Cactus Jack, where like I believe that was that the one where he flipped him over and Cactus went through the cell? Did he go through the cell that one? I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah, you're right.
he did, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like him and Triple.
He always goes to the cell, so
He does, but it was like I think the ring also like
yeah.
broke a little bit, type of deal.
Fucking Mick Foley. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the whole sledgehammer, I think that feud sort of brought the sledgehammer in, which he's so known for now.
Mhm.
Also, the barbed wire and 2x4 barbed wire was used a lot between those two in those matches. It's just when I think of Bloody Triple H, I think of those matches.
Yeah.
Fucking Cactus Jack definitely bring out the hardcore out of anyone if you had to go up against him. Josh, anything you want to add before you give us your entry?
Just that they had memorable matches, like when they did the World Rumble match, Triple H gave him the pedigree on top of the thumbtacks in the face.
Oh yeah, that too.
That was memorable.
Damn,
the Hell in a Cell match. I think it was like if Cactus Jack / Mick Foley would have won, he would have stayed as Jim, I think, or something like that. There's a stipulation in the match, and then
There's always
yeah.
He always gets fired, Mankind. Or, It's like
Yeah.
It's like
Crazy.
saying it's Ric Flair's retirement match. Like,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. All right. So, what is your entry for this round?
For this one, it's gonna be like a nice moment. This happened, I think, around before WrestleMania 30. It's when they were doing like a lot of like the back stuff. They showed Triple H made a make a wish for a kid named Conor the Crusher,
Oh, nice.
and he let him pin him in front of all the wrestlers in the backstage. They're all hyping him up, and Conor gave Triple H a punch to the face, and Triple H sold it. I was like, that's it's a nice moment for the kid,
Yeah.
which is kind of sad because like right after the WrestleMania and all that, a few months later the kid passed away, which is kind of sad. But it was a good moment that Triple H gave the kid,
Yeah. No, definitely. He ended up setting up that that foundation. Is it foundation or
Yeah. WrestleMania they have it's like, it's that, and now it's the Ultimate Warrior thing, and I think he was the first reception, I guess, that got the Ultimate Warrior thing.
Nice.
Hmm.
No, definitely. In and outside the ring, fucking stand up guy. Fucking awesome moment there. Great entry, definitely. Anything you want to add, Warren, before we move on to the last round?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Actually, I disagree. He's a piece of shit outside.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah,
All right.
especially that kid.
Especially that kid. All right. So, the last thing I have here on my list is WrestleMania 28 match of the year. Undertaker versus Triple H. Hell in a Cell. 2012. It was, I want to say, Shawn Michaels as a special guest referee.
Yep.
Hell of a fucking match. To this day, yeah, I feel like that should have been Undertaker's like
Yeah.
retirement match. That was a perfect way to end things, honestly. The match had fucking Shawn Michaels giving like super kicks. Like I think he even gave one to Triple H by accident, I want to say. Well,
Probably.
he was trying to give one to Undertaker. It had it all. What I know you guys seen it too. What more can I say about it? Awesome match, awesome fucking brutal fucking match. What do you want to say, Jer?
Yeah, so like I had one of the best sequence ever when Triple H gave Taker a pedigree and Shawn Michaels getting the sweet chin pin, and Undertaker kicked out at 2.
Kicked out.
And HBK's face was like, "Oh my god!"
Yes.
He kicked out. So I was like, "Yep, that was classic right there."
Also, didn't he like hate that he had to count to 3 on Triple H? Like he was like so angry with himself.
Yep.
After that.
Yeah. Great fucking match.
And then the build up too was good too. The build up when Undertaker told Triple H, "You're just mad because HBK's better than you."
Ooh. I wanted to also I definitely wanted to also mention that leading up to this matchup, it was HBK versus Undertaker, and I want to say for those WrestleMania matches, I think he only did it once with him, but that match was awesome as well because he came in as like the light Undertaker. He had
it was I think they had 2 matches.
I think they had 2 matches as well.
Damn.
It was like spread apart in a couple years, but there was because he wanted to try it again. He's like, I want to go for that streak.
Yeah, because that's when HBK entered the elimination chamber and sweet chin Taker to lose the belt.
Sick. Okay. But yeah. What else did I want to mention? Yeah, I think that's basically it. That matchup specifically, WrestleMania 28, 2012, Chef's Kiss, awesome moment. Josh, you lead us off on this this time. Go ahead and give us your final entry.
My final entry, which I'm gonna say because I'm gonna say the other things for like when we do like what's it called?
Special
like so this one is the triple threat match at WrestleMania 20. HBK versus Triple H versus he who will not be named Benoit.
Lord Voldemort.
that was a great match because the same storyline that we saw there is kind of happening with the women's match right now. When HBK signed his name on the contract, Rhea did that. But it was a great match because it had a good storytelling, and you saw that during that time Triple H and Shawn Michaels had their beef still going on. And you have Benoit that won the World Rumble, and they're like, "Oh, you're not great." But to me, even though Triple H tapped out, it was like kind of like almost passing the torch too, because Triple H has been champion for a while, and Benoit's never won the big one, and this is the big time he gets the big one, and the best way to win is by beating Triple H.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was a good like passing the torch moment. I saw it as that too. Man, Benoit, what a fucking talent. That guy unfortunately had to do the things that he did, but great talent in the ring. Warren, what is your final entry for this round?
Before I go to my final entry, like also we said like Shawn Michaels has also been like a huge role in like Triple H's whole career, like from the beginning to the end. Well, not the end because we haven't actually, but to the current. The Click, DX, basically the NXT, like Shawn Michaels and Triple H are there. It's their friendship throughout the years is like great, and I'm glad like it's still going strong. For my final entry, I'm going outside of WWE, sorta technically outside the ring, and I'm going to focus on Triple H, the actor, and that is the movie The Chaperone, the movie where. You've seen the cover where he's like this in front of a bus and the girl's like that. I may have not seen this movie. I honestly don't remember. But there's also Blade Trinity, where he's also in, which I think he has like a French poodle dog or something like that, like just in his hand.
And I think he has like silver fangs. I think.
Yeah, silver fangs. He's been in other comedy. Like Triple H can be good as an actor. That's not my actual last thing. It is
Mhm.
going to be a triple threat as well, and that was The Rock, Triple H, and Kurt Angle.
Oh yeah.
The one where Kurt
Oh,
Angle
God,
sort
yeah.
of goes uncussed, and they have to
Mhm.
like sort of tell him what to do.
Mhm.
It sort of shows like it was a great storyline too, building into it of Stephanie. Like, is she going with
Yeah.
Kurt? Is she going with Triple H? Also, The Rock's here because he's the
Yeah.
actual champion.
Yeah.
So I guess he should be involved. And the whole like having to tell someone who's concussed what to do has got to be
Mhm.
such a huge challenge that like I don't think we could ever do ourselves. So
And make
Yeah.
it look
I don't
good
know. Yeah.
live.
And then
Fucking
Yeah.
it.
didn't Triple H get injured in that match too?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Because I think he's being carried out by 2 referees and Stephanie's next to him too.
Oh.
So I'm like,
Yeah. But
What a
I mean,
night.
because that's just a work or
I don't
like
know, but-
Maybe. You know, you never know. Great entry, definitely a memorable night. I want to say, let me go and do this right. Let me look at his Wikipedia here. So, he has held the title so many fucking times, but I thought for a while there, I thought he actually beat Ric Flair's,
no.
no, but he's only,
I think
he's at 14.
yeah.
He's held the WWE/WWF Championship 9 times. He's held the World's Heavyweight Championship 5 times, the Intercontinental Championship 5 times, the European Championship back when there used to be a European Championship. He held it twice. He held it one time. He held the Tag Team Championship once with Shawn Michaels. Perfect. Correction. He held the WWE Tag Team Championship with Shawn Michaels. He's held the WWF World Tag Team Championship twice with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Shawn Michaels. He was King of the Ring on 1997. He won the Royal Rumble twice in 2000 and 2016. Let's see here. He was a tournament winner for the WrestleMania tournament in 2006. He was the 7th Triple Crown champion, 2nd Grand Slam champion. He has 3 Slammy awards. Apparently he has the best hair. That's funny. He has the OMG moment of the year 2011 with Undertaker kicks out of the Tombstone Power Driver. And
we talked about.
Yeah, the one that we talked about. Let's see, he has the match of the year, the one we talked about. Hall of Fame twice with D-Generation X, and this year by himself.
Oh, okay. Well, not yet. I'm like, what's the other one that he's
Soon to be.
the Click guy?
Let's see. Do we want to mention all the accolades that he's gotten from Sports Illustrated? He has a bunch of them. Crazy amount of
that's what I'm
accolades
saying
this
now.
guy's has. Let's see here. As far
If you care,
as
listeners, just go to Wikipedia yourself.
Yeah.
as far as movies, let's see. Hell yeah, he was in Surf's Up too. Guys, he deserves a fucking Emmy or whatever the fucking Oscar.
Why would you get the I'm like, you wouldn't get the Emmy for the movie.
But yeah, great work, guys. Appreciate your time as always. Anything you guys want to add before we end the show today? Anything else you want to add about Triple H's career?
I have 3 things.
What's up?
One of them is, well, 2 of them is kind of the same when he was in DX, when they were the Nation of Domination. And when they were Mr. McMahon and Shane McMahon, which was funny as hell.
Oh, fuck.
And when
Yeah.
he did the Jimmy Kimmel, not Jimmy Kimmel, it's what's his name? Jimmy Fallon, and he sang I think, I think was it Let It Go? Was it?
Yes,
Or,
it was with Stephanie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he said and then I heard the background of the thing. He wanted to do Metallica, but Stephanie chose
Let It Go. Hell yeah. Smart.
For me, I don't know how we didn't mention it, but you can't drink a bottle of water without wanting to spit
Yeah.
it out like Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
Very
And
iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
It's
yeah.
harder than it seems.
Yep.
A lot of people
Yeah.
find out.
It's definitely in the, I want to say, the zeitgeist of America. You see a bunch of people in concerts do it. A bunch of performers rap, fucking rock everywhere. Everyone almost does it. Yeah, dude is making things amazing again in WWE. Hopefully things continue going down that route. Shawn Michaels doing great things in NXT. Let's keep that going too. But yeah, thank you very much, Triple H. Keep it up. I want to thank Josh. I want to thank Warren. Warren, where can they find you on the socials?
Every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 2 to 6, I'll be on Twitch under Twostone, TU_STEUND. I'm also on YouTube with the same name where I post clips and stuff like that.
Hell yeah. Josh, where can they find you on the socials?
On Instagram and TikTok, but I really just don't repost on TikTok. But it's Sith_Josh_818.
Hell yeah. You can find the podcast. You can find me almost everywhere under NSI Rick. You can find the show, Lucha Critics, and Not So Intellectual Podcast on their own feeds on Instagram. Make sure you just find them, share them, subscribe, like, give us a comment, let us know what you want to see on the show. Until then, see you guys next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.